All right, we're going to call her the persecutor. She looks awfully too sweet to be the persecutor, but we're going to call her the bad guy, okay? And with a persecutor, they're the ones that's just doing something, and let's say that she is, we'll just call her in your family system your sister, okay? So your sister keeps calling and saying, well, you need to do this, or you need to do that, or you need to do the other, and if you'd only do this, and you shouldn't have adopted, and you shouldn't have la 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 la, okay? And after a while, this person, this is you're the receiving end. You try to change it, you try to fix the system, you try to do all this stuff, and after a while, you feel like you're the victim. Like, stop it. Are you kidding me? Can we move on from this? You're not hearing any boundary I set. You're not doing anything. So the victim runs out. We're going to put you right in the front and the middle. The victim runs out and tries to find somebody that will rescue the situation, somebody that I can talk to, complain about my sister, like somebody save me. All right? And this person, all of a sudden, and y'all have seen this before with A talks to B, B goes to C. What I never realized until I worked with Gary is that after a while, this person here who's the victim is so done with that person over here, they start getting frustrated with this person that they're not fixing it. All right?
Persecutor, Dorothy's persecutor, victim, rescuer, okay? Now the victim gets upset and says, I'm not going to deal with this anymore. This is the person here that's trying to rescue, and so she gets upset with the rescuer. If the persecutor, which could be a complainer, griper, advice giver, you should be, if you just prayed more, if you just believed more, if you just had more faith, your baby would be okay. That kind of, that's really what we mean by somebody that's kind of saying these things and it's wearing you down. So then she goes to Chuck, who tells him, and he tries to get in the middle and straighten her out. So he's running back and forth between. Then if the persecutor persecutes the victim and a rescuer tries to rescue, often the victim accuses the rescuer of being the persecutor. And it reverses roles. So if you are in the habit of trying to rescue somebody over and over and over, and it could be your disabled child, to rescue your disabled child from your spouse or an in-law or something, you be very, very careful that you don't end up being perceived as a persecutor, because the roles will change. This is the triangle. It's called the rescue triangle.
All right, let me give y'all an outside example of this that has nothing to do with special needs. Gary taught me this back when Hurricane Katrina hit. Okay, so Hurricane Katrina comes through, and it is the bad guy. All right, it's the persecutor. The people of New Orleans are the victim. They're hurting, they're in total and complete pain over what's happening. But they can't fix Mother Nature. They can't go back over here and stop Mother Nature from coming through and happening. So what they do is they look around and try to find a rescuer. And the rescuer is the government. All right?
You can take care of the Mother Nature, right?
And they look to the government and say, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. And the government's like, we're trying. And granted, I'm not arguing that there weren't some major screw-ups there, but bottom line is all this attention ended up getting put on something that really wasn't the issue. The issue was over here. Now, I told y'all going into this, it's not the easiest concept to get, but it is one of the most significant, important concepts ever in this process of family systems, because what happened over and over for us, and it still happens to this day, is something will go wrong with the chaos of our situation. And I'm overwhelmed by it. And then I'm mad at Jim about something because I want this fixed and I can't. I'm helpless. And I've transferred all this energy over to my husband that he was just, the government, unable to fix Mother Nature.